Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. This podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show.
Sounds a lot better now.
Fucking broken fucking mic. God damn it. But we had a spare. That's how we do it, baby.
Quite the way to start the pod is with a broken mic.
It is. You just show the audience. The vulnerability I show my audience, dude. I show up bare-chested and I say, look at me, my
Alex is about to have a full-blown mental break.
Christ. I am,
He's like,
dude.
this fucking mic isn't working.
I'm exhausted, dude. I've been biking all day. I've been podcasting all day. I've been sucking dudes all day. And
I got news for you. That means you're gay.
it happens, dude. That's what happens. When you move to Brooklyn,
You start sucking dudes.
you just start sucking off
with your
dudes.
boys.
Well, you do
Mustang.
live in Bushwick. That makes sense.
Dude, so many people, when I'm like, I live in Bushwick, they go, you're not gay yet. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Like, yet? What the
Yeah, what's that mean? Where is there like
Who's
a,
watching you?
Yeah, is there just like a gay?
We're going to get him.
Yeah,
There's
that makes
look
it
at
seem like there's some gay
So
dude
supple.
hiding in the bushes waiting to real quick.
Or like a
Hey, do me
like
a favor real quick. Can you hand me that warm beer on the table over there?
or like the stonecutters from The Simpsons, but they're gay. Who holds down guys and sucks them off? We do. And that's that, dude.
Dude, if there's a song accompanied to it, it doesn't make it gay. If you sing while you're sucking peen, it's not gay. It's Italian.
I disagree. I think if there's one in your mouth, it's gay automatically.
Hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
Yeah, it's Italian, dude. There's so many gay singers, though. So Elton John's definitely been like, and that's why they call it the.
People still love Liberace to this day. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I love Elton John. I don't care if he's gay.
Elton John's one of my favorite musicians. I told you I went to the Elton John concert in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park when he did his last tour of Yellow Brick Road. It was fucking awesome. I'm standing in the middle of the aisles dancing like a big old gay.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you got a titty squeeze that night.
Oh, dude, somebody touched me for sure. I was definitely dancing in the aisles like that came in I'm dancing. It's fucking awesome.
It's definitely different concerts than the ones I go to. Going to Elton John.
I didn't buy those tickets. My fucking mother-in-law bought those tickets.
The last two concerts I went to were Benny the Butcher and Wu-Tang Clan, and those were very interesting. Wu-Tang was fun. Benny the Butcher, I thought I was going to die when I went there, and that one was interesting.
Did they mosh?
Oh, no, they didn't mosh. But the thing is, I didn't know that...
scary people in the audience.
I didn't know that Benny was part of a certain criminal organization.
Oh.
And
These blacks.
All right, come on now, dude. You decide to bring on a black dude and they're going to do this. This isn't okay. It's Juneteenth. We're recording this.
It is Juneteenth right now.
Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, they brought me on as a token.
Smoking a
Can
blunt.
I tell you that I wanted to make a happy Juneteenth post, like meaning it today?
You
and
can't
I thought
do
someone
that.
was going to be like, yo, dude, shut the fuck up.
I
had the hindsight, Trevor. I had the hindsight to not do it.
I don't even
But
believe
my head,
in
I was
celebrating Juneteenth. I don't think
Are you supposed to celebrate it?
No, it seems weird. It's like celebrating
It's like
Juneteenth
a
is like
remembrance
celebrating
day.
the day you stop smoking crack. It's like, it's a good thing you stopped doing it, but why did you do it in the first place?
Yeah, dude. So I posted in my story.
It's
Happy
the anniversary
Juneteenth,
of the abolition.
but it was a post from a podcast clip of Miles Toe and Lawrence Reese explaining what a Hellcat American was. So there's an irony there. It's pretty bad.
It's the anniversary
Hellcat
of
American.
the enactment of the abolition of slavery. That's what it is, right? That's what June 19th is.
It's when it actually was
when it came into effect.
It came into effect.
You look.
Yeah,
right
you guys look at me like you're asking
Trevor?
me. As if I know all the history behind
brush
Juneteenth.
everyone up on
Look,
their history.
all I know is that we saw a couple TikToks
Fucking
about it,
whitey
and then
over here.
Juneteenth became a
It
thing.
really did. I
didn't
get
really
the day off. I'm just saying.
No, I don't know. I don't really give a shit. It's like I said, it's like celebrating Juneteenth is weird to me just because you're celebrating the end of a thing that shouldn't have happened in the first place. Like, that's not...
It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes sense why they were celebrating, though. They were like, Nice. We're not slaves anymore.
That's like my certain elbow room incident. Every single fucking February 1st, I go back and be like, hey, remember that time that one thing happened to me where I got attacked after I got off stage where it shouldn't have happened in the first place? Let's all fucking go ahead and throw a block party for that. No, that's not
like celebrating
it's fucked up.
The kid that Harambe should be.
You're right.
You can't. There's no Happy Harambe Day. You can't do that.
Dude. By the way, guys, welcome to...
Can't believe you just compared a black kid to a gorilla, you fucking racist.
That is so unnatural, too. That's
welcome
so bad.
to Yes Offense, everybody. Declan Brooks is back, baby. Coming in hot. Trevor, I forgot your last name, and I apologize.
Gerald, it's all right.
Gerald, Jesus, that was easy. It's because I'm
a year into comedy. I'm not like old enough to learn my name.
We've only interacted through Instagram, and I've only looked at your Instagram name. So
I thought you guys were friends. I'm sitting here insulting
we are
him.
now.
I'm so fucking sorry, Trevor.
Oh no, this has been fun, dude. I like the casual shit talking. This is the most fun podcast I've been on.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm so happy. Are you? So who is this? You got Bryce Harper on the back. That's a good choice of jersey. Are you a Phillies fan? You said you just matched your shoes.
Oh no, I'm black. I just have to match my shirt and shoes. That's the only reason.
I like that. The credo for.
I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm just a big baseball guy. Like that's the one sport I always paid attention to.
It's funny. I've never used that. I'm white. I like baseball hats that match my shirt. Is like how I like.
Well, I
never said that. I was like, I just like this hat.
Well, that's not what fits with you guys. I mean,
when I started, that's true, dude. When I started to dress myself, I did do that. I would match my shirt with my shoes. Everyone thinks it's weird when I do it, but if I dress like, if I wear green, red, and brown at the same time, everyone's like, "Oh, great white man in the room." Yes, good to see you, rustic white man.
Look at you looking sporty.
How's Bravado, white man?
That's because it doesn't fit. That's like when you see it. That's like when you see a white guy on the golf course and he's got like multicolored socks that don't look normal. Then you're just like, oh, that guy has way too much money for his own good.
Right. He doesn't care.
I almost wore multicolored socks.
Black dude has multicolored socks. He's a pimp.
Today, yeah.
What the fuck?
I have.
Happy Juneteenth.
These blacks.
That's the fourth of these blacks, I think.
It's
the Lydia, more man. Olivia Soprano quotes that you bring back. Like, what the fuck?
I love that woman, dude.
I despise that woman for one reason. Just because she put a hit on her son.
The scene of him yelling at her in the hospital where she's smiling is one of the best scenes in that film. Or she's just sitting there like...
I mean, but dude, she put a hit on her own son. You can't defend her. She's not a good person.
He's like, look at her. She's fucking smiling.
It's not about being a good person. It's about just the sheer fun it is to watch her work, dude.
But it's more fun to watch Uncle June work just because Uncle June actually is like,
his glasses.
Fun.
I was like, look at him, his big old head and glasses. He's like, we're going to put a hit on
him and his bald fucking head.
He's got the scene when they shoot that guy.
Yeah, I think Tony needs to go.
Yeah, when the guy says, I heard he tried to put hit out on his ma, and he goes, hey, I don't like that. Next thing you know, he's going to be talking about me. And then they shoot the guy, and they drive by, and June just, looks out the window at the body, all, snide and shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's in season 1.
Did you end up watching Many Saints in Newark?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Dude, I thought it was terrible.
Mustafa and Ish.
Dude, we love both those guys. Both fucking great guys. I liked it to an extent.
That was real talk. Drop.
Did you just bring back an R. Kelly quote?
Yes,
dude. I feel like you're just bringing back the black shit just because I'm on here. What the fuck?
No, those are always on there.
No, I own all 3 versions, all 3 albums of Trapped in the Closet on DVD. I'm keeping those as memorabilia.
I fist bumped him with 2 fingers. I was like, hell yeah, brother.
No, I didn't. I like the shit.
I didn't realize. I thought you were just fist bumping me because I was doing a good job. What the fuck?
You were. I've never felt me out of it. Honestly, don't do that. No,
I was like, I've never felt cool.
I had a great time. Dude, fucking.
You were just like, yeah, black guy fist bump me. What the fuck?
I'm
not even fully
Is that
black.
how they do it?
Dude, I'm black and Puerto Rican, which makes me a Dominican outfielder.
I was like,
That's good, dude. That's actually really
I hit him with a 3 Stooges move. I was like,
Did you see Eastbound and Down season 2?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Season 2 is when he goes to Mexico, right? Oh my god, I love that. Dude, he just somehow has an Indian little person. He's like, I'm from the streets of Bombay.
You fuck. Yeah, I love that shit, dude.
But I personally preferred Righteous Gemstones. That was my favorite out of all of the Danny McBride shows that he outproduced.
I like the
him
first season the best of Righteous Gemstones.
I more of like it because Jody Hill is in it, and he's one of my favorite directors. So everything that he puts out is good.
Great. He has a very
Observe and Report is like it's like my favorite comedy of all time.
Why'd you stop, motherfucker? Yo, what a wild fucking scene.
Dude, my favorite part of that movie is just the when he starts to realize that it's all meaningless, and what's his name? Michael Pena's character is just like, I'm gonna put you in my pocket, and then shows him how to do cocaine and drink on the job. He's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, Ronnie, ain't nothing good about this at all. Needle into his arm. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And why am I watching this scene on YouTube on repeat?
Such a good scene.
The question I have about that movie, was that real Wiener from the Flasher, or do you think that was animatronic Wiener?
I don't know.
Like, was that
was
CGI
100% real Wiener. I can tell the difference. Pause.
Checked.
Okay, good.
I paused.
I was about to press the button, dude. My favorite part of that movie, it's just for no reason. Two parts is when Ray Liotta freaks out on Joe Hill. It's like, you fucking idiot! I hate you! I hate you! I want you to fight. He just spazzes because I've done that. And number one,
Peter Ray Liotta. What a first career.
And the best. It might be one of the best fuck yous to a woman in a movie ever is when she goes, "Hey Rodney, nice job," and he goes, "Fuck you! Hey everyone, if you want a girl who will fuck your enemies, date this woman." And then he just walks off, and you're like, "Yo,
that is one thing I think about that movie. It would hold up to this day, except for that one scene after the date. You know what I'm talking about.
And
it would totally hold up.
Brutally funny if you're cool, but it's
if you're, but not even if you're cool. It's like if you remember what the 2000s was like, and you're like,
true.
yeah, that's
or any movie before that.
Because that's my thing. It's like a lot of this shit with like, oh my god, this is too racist or sexist, da da da. It's coming from people who have no genuine relation. Like that's it. Like you have no relation.
It's also too though, like again,
to the issue.
Like every movie before that had crazy jokes in it, like Animal House. I mean, that's going way back.
Animal House is ridiculous. It's one of my favorites, but Animal House is a ridiculous movie.
Let's go even.
Let's talk about Waiting.
Waiting is insane. The game they play.
Okay, but let's be real. If you want to talk about Waiting is just a rip off of Clerks.
I know.
The Waiting is just a rip off of Clerks. It's all it is.
What's Employee of the Month? Is Employee of the Month a rip off of all three of those?
Oh, Employee of the Month is terrible.
I know. I thought it was such a.
Harlan Williams in that is good though.
Harlan Williams is always great.
Yeah, shout out Harlan Williams.
Shout out Harlan Williams because like I always loved him in Half Baked. That was like my favorite thing he was in. Just of him feeding the horse. He's like, I'm not a fish. I'm a man.
What was that? He goes, he got the face. What was that? So stupid.
They're crying. He's like, you killed Buttercup. And he's like, oh,
I killed Buttercup.
Buttercup.
Wait, you guys can hear me on the mic, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, word. I was just making sure. I don't know, man. It's just Harlan Williams, like all those guys within that like whole crew are always going to be very funny to me. I'm always going to love all of them just because like that was one of the biggest parts of my childhood. Like,
of course, Dumb and Dumber.
Sure. No, not Dumb and Dumber. Fucking Chappelle Show. I used to hide behind the couch while my dad watched
Dumb
it.
and Dumber. That's why.
Dumb and Dumber is hilarious, but it's like
those guys.
I didn't really. That wasn't my type of shit when I was younger.
Even more fucked up shit. Like not even that long ago. Let's go American Pie when he like films the girl. They're always trying to like film or record a girl naked.
Doing something.
Yeah.
Dude, even Broken Lizards, all the movies that they had from the guys from Super Troopers, and every movie they did, Slammin' Salmon.
But it's implied that it's implied that it's like Silly Town or whatever. And fucking whatchamacallit. Even Superbad. Like the plot of Superbad is we get drunk, we get these chicks drunk. They're more likely to have sex with us. Like, that's the whole plot of the movie.
Oh, yeah, but it's still hilarious.
Yo, they like taught a generation of kids are like, yo, if you get bitches drunk,
no, but that is.
I just gotta say real quick.
Guys,
I just gotta say real quick. I lost my vape for a second, and I was about to be the dude like, yo, fuck, where's my vape? Dude, I was like, yo, I completely forgot that it's between this. Whatever you picked up is pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Declan. So when Declan and I met, Declan and I met. This has been on the pod. Whatever. Repeat story. Declan and I met in Connecticut.
Yeah,
because Declan travels, and then he started
maybe
in Connecticut.
Velvet Libations. I think it was maybe Velvet Libations.
Velvet or
the last 2 or 3 weeks.
I've heard of that place so many times. What was up with Velvet Libations?
It was a good time. I met my ex-girlfriend there, Nicole, and she ruled, and I miss her. But as a person, that's it. Yeah. Just romantically, it is what it is. Yeah. She's sweet.
That just turned south so quickly.
No, my point is Velvet Libation rules, and Yeah, too bad it's not a mic anymore in Connecticut. But we smoked mad weed like this, and that's it. That was it. We're just boys for life.
I think it was me, you, Nick Kelly, and someone else. Me, you, Nick Kelly, and Dan Shea. I think.
Love both of those guys. Nick Kelly and Dan Shea.
It was
Both
the
great
first few
fucking
nights
guys.
of Connecticut.
That's a white boy summer right there.
Oh no, that's
crew.
a white boy summer for real. But that's the Connecticut scene. It's like
The first Connecticut
I was
comic
like within my class of guys who started within like 6 months of each other. I'm like one of 2 other black dudes. That's it.
Oh yeah,
Like it's me, or not even one of 2. It's
Connecticut.
It's me and David
Connecticut.
Gonzalez is it, and it just so happens that me and him got pepper sprayed together.
I heard about this. You got pepper.
That's
fucking
Shout out to
wild.
Elbow Room, in
Dude, no,
Connecticut,
not
dude.
shout out to Elbow Room. They need fucking security down there. I love Elbow. It's
always
always
been
gonna be
good
like
to
the
me,
place
Elbow.
I started at. But like, dude, the whole thing, like the whole time that was happening, I was just like, yo, where the fuck is security? Like, I've gone to other like actual clubs, and they have security. That's why now, like, I'm just like, yo, in whatever room you're
They were
running,
the
you need to have
ones
security
kicking my
there.
ass, dude. I look up, they were kicking my ass, dude. I was about to.
If you get fucked up by security, it's your fault because they're trained not to punch people.
Yeah.
So like,
I was
other than
about
if you're at the Russian lady in Hartford, if you get fucked up by security, that's your fault. You
Russian
did that.
lady
To
I was a
is
yourself.
bouncer,
terrible.
and they taught us specifically not to beat your ass, but like certain ways to inflict pain to make you,
move
succumb.
faster? Yeah.
Yes, to succumb to our direction. Hey, buddy, I need you to move. Buddy, fuck you. Hey, I need you to move. And you do some goofy Krav Maga control move under their arm, and they're like, all right, please. Like a C-lock on your hand.
Dude,
Like,
yeah. Russian lady, bro.
Fuck
You're
your
bringing
shit
it
up.
back.
See, I've only
Never a good night. At the
I've
Russian
only
lady.
heard things. I've been there once, and it was like before
I
any
would never
shit
assault
popped off.
people, though. I would never assault people. That would be so wrong.
That was my whole thing. When everything went down in Elbow, when everything went down in Elbow, I was just like, yo, who the fuck comes to a show to assault people? Because that was clearly the goal.
Psychos, dude.
Yo, I had a DJ punch his girlfriend in the face.
That's you know what? Hold on, wait.
Damn! Sluts!
Hell yeah, dude. Anyway,
She was like,
What do
she
you
was
have
like in
to
the
do?
crowd dancing, and then she said something to him, and he's standing in the fucking DJ booth. He's like, "Hey, yo, fuck you, bitch!" Bow. And he's like five.
Not cool.
He's
What
like
the-
5'2".
that's not okay.
He's not a big dude, and I was like, "Damn, you got to get out of here." He's like, "Fuck that bitch." She's taller than him.
Well,
it was really
that's,
funny.
Well, that's why he hit her, because he's that short. Like,
again, do
I
not.
was like, I
condone-
have to kick the
that
DJ
Napoleon
out.
complex
I've told
hits
this-
different when you're a man, like for some reason.
I was like, somebody got put on their playlist. They got to kick the DJ out.
I
Right
told this story on the pod before too, but like I used to work at a crazy pizzeria, and I'm not condoning this. Again, not condoning this, but this just happened. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. I came out of the walk-in, and my someone who worked there, it's like a dude who was arguing with his girlfriend. I probably said it before. Either way. They were arguing with their girlfriend, and all I saw him, he was like, "I swear to God, I swear to," and he just went boom, 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 punched her like real quick. And dude, she
Why? Why?
Because she's an ex-stripper psycho. Cocaine was involved.
Oh, she ain't scared.
They
Of course,
pulled him
cocaine
off.
was involved, but
They-
what possesses
they-
you as a guy to hit a
They
bitch? What
pulled
the
him
fuck?
off. They pulled him away from her, and she didn't even flinch. It was like, "You're a pussy. You're a faggot." And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, no,
dude.
but that's balls on her though to be like, "Yo, you're a bitch. Fuck
Yeah.
you. You hit a."
I've
But
seen
the-
bitches
I
like
don't know,
that.
couldn't. I just went outside
Women
and I
are
went for a
malicious,
delivery.
dude.
No, but as many
So,
arguments
so-
as I've had with girlfriends, never once have I
How's
been
y'all?
never once have I been like, "Yo, you know what I should do? I should punch her in the face."
Yeah,
That's
not
never
one
crossed
time.
my mind at
Not
all.
once.
I will
dude.
say this about women in comparison to men. And while a fight is going on and there's like a group fight going on, I've seen more women go to the bowling pin technique before men. And what I mean by this is like grabbing one of the women and throwing them into a group of women. Like toppling bitches down.
That should
dude.
be anybody's
It's one of the best
plan
Yeah,
of
that
attack
should
if you're
be-
getting jumped. What the fuck?
Dude, I saw this move thrown into like three girls. Like they were like all fighting, and that girl pulled one of the girls and throws them, and they all hit literally a pile of glasses.
Nice.
It was bad, dude. There was blood and makeup everywhere,
Oof,
dude. It
that's
was
not
crazy.
Good. That's not
It
good.
was a-
No blood at this fight. But
Guys fight fair, dude. That's all I have to
Oh,
say.
sure.
In
Oh no, I
nightclubs, when people are
I
drunk,
highly disagree. If you get into a fight while your friends are around, they're probably going to jump somebody.
Oh, that's true.
If you get into
You
a
have
fight
good
while somebody
friends.
else's
Oh,
friends
dude,
are
as
around,
soon
they're
as you
going to
see
jump
a bottle,
somebody.
you're ready to hit somebody with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
no,
dude, is
of
that a
course.
full-size Grey Goose? I'm ready to hit someone with it right now. If you had a
I'd
great,
be the guy who, if like I wasn't, if I'm not the direct aggressor, if like a friend squared up with me, I'd be like,
dude, no, we don't have to. We don't have to do this.
Hey,
we don't have to.
No, wait, have you guys ever seen Atlanta before? You seen the show Atlanta?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, so like in terms of if there's gonna be a fight and if it has to go down and like it's unavoidable, I'm Tracy.
Their friend.
You know what I mean.
The do-rag friend.
You know what I'm talking about when it comes to
Shove
that. Not the shove. I'm never gonna mush a girl's face because no matter what, even arguing with a girl, you never look good.
Of course.
Hitting a woman, there's no reason to do that. But even arguing with a woman, you never look good. You never look like the hero in the situation. But like,
Sure.
I'm more. Like,
You just gotta hit a bitch with a.
that's my philosophy personally.
This is the go-to move with women when they're just mouthing off. You just gotta hit them with a fucking stop. Double.
I don't even know what that. My thing is just to be like, all right,
stop.
like. I mean, I know how to let shit go in through one ear and out through the other, but. And when I say it's like Tracy thing, it's like, all right, if it's clear that something is about to happen, I would rather go in and run in and do it first rather than have to respond after my friend gets punched. That's not a good idea.
What are we talking about right now?
It's a guy from Atlanta who's a real one. We'll say.
Yeah.
I'm bad.
I know what
I get
word
what
you
you're
wanted
saying.
to say,
No,
clearly.
no.
You 100% did.
He's a warrior.
He's one of the warriors. It's not what I want. If I could say it, yeah, I would have said it, but I'm not gonna. I'm not.
You still probably shouldn't. It's still Juneteenth.
I meant like
What a bad time to make
if I
that
was
statement.
like of a different complexion.
That's like a great callback no matter what throughout this
Hell of a
podcast.
call.
It's still Juneteenth.
If I was of the Juneteenth type, I would say it. Let's put it that way.
Of the Juneteenth type is a great way to say nigga. I don't know why.
Oh man, dude.
Oh my god, dude! I've heard some crazy ones at different shows though. Like my favorite one was there was this one girl who went up earlier, and I was at this mic. This girl who was like she was black. And then there was a guy later who she was still in the crowd. She's supporting the mic. And he goes, "What's up, my milk chocolate? How you doing?" And I was like, "Oh my God. Like,
great.
dude, just say nigga. It's so much easier
So-
to just be racist. I would prefer you to be openly racist than like, and not right now. But still, like,
So how many times have you seen
come alive.
this is actually probably an interesting question. How many times have you seen like a white person say the N-word in a group, and then what was their backpedaling response? Because I saw a pretty good one in Philadelphia, like in the past like 4 to 5 months. What
There's
really?
usually at least for me, when it comes to me being a black dude, there's no backpedaling response. Usually it just turns into a, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
can't believe
Yeah,
I did
it
that.
is.
That's my bad. I'm not
so-
the type of
That's
person.
not
I'm not racist. And it's like, no, dude, you definitely say this all the time. And like,
So, yeah,
I grew up in Bridgeport, which is the South Bronx of Connecticut. And then I
My
went to
first
an
mic was
all
at the Stress
black
Factory.
Yeah, dude. So you know what Bridgeport is.
Yeah.
It's like Bridgeport is the type of place where if you get your law degree, it's because you got it in the Cayman Islands. It's not a normal fucking place where there's
You're a
good
criminal.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you learned how to money launder as a child. Like Bridgeport's not a
You're
good
trying
place.
to get all your family out of jail or something. Yeah.
But
That's that's not necessarily bad.
Not necessarily. Not all of
They
my
still
family.
have
I
to
don't
be
know
bad.
what you think about what's going on. Happy Juneteenth. It's more of a thing of like I went from being completely like I didn't meet a white person until I got to high school. And then I went to an all-rich white private high school because my friends were doing crazy shit in high school. My parents wanted to get me out of Bridgeport. But like
Yeah,
I didn't know like certain things. Like I didn't know that white people sued each other over fights. Like that was a thing I found
Rich
out, and I was
ones
like,
do, yeah.
"What the hell?"
hold
Like,
on.
oh my God,
Rich
you
I
ones.
sue
didn't know that
people over
until high
fights?
school though either. I didn't know that until high
was-
school.
dude, I was
What's up with all
like,
these
what the
fucking
fuck?
crackers
Like-
suing each other?
Yeah,
dude?
exactly.
Why
I'm
can't I
like-
just whoop people's ass? Seriously.
Exactly.
My
It's like,
family's
dude,
from
if you
North
got to
Philly.
square off, you just square off real quick.
Yeah.
At least the way we used to do it when I was younger was like, hey, if you have to do it, you slide off into the bathroom real quick during class. You and that other person, you
Make
fight,
out,
and that's
and
it.
then you go home.
And then you
Yeah.
go back and
You
you
suck
act like
his
nothing
dick.
happened. It was prison rules. That's what it was. It was prison
I know
rules,
exactly what
and
you
I
mean.
was okay with prison rules. It worked.
Yeah, until high school, where like they make it more like at a legalities level. 100%, I was down to clown growing up. Like I was like, honestly, I've had to fucking deal ass opened a couple times when I was growing up, and it's totally fine with me. I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about with that black dude.
Oh,
the
yeah.
white dude. He was.
What happened?
So shout out to the Raven Mike in Philadelphia. This guy, I think his name was like Music Mike or something like that. I don't know what his fucking name was, but he goes up there and he was like, the joke he did is like the hack N-word joke. He's like, why can't I say it? Blah, blah, blah. And then like went up there and said it and nobody was okay with it. And then proceeded to be outside, walk up to the smoking circle and start crying and be like, guys, I'm fucking so sorry. I manage rappers.
That's not a backtracking thing. That's not a backtracking thing. That's just more of a thing if you said the N-word and realized how wrong it was. Like
he was like, I manage rappers. I've worked in the music industry for 20 years. I have so many black friends. I didn't know it was bad to do that.
Yeah, if he had said that in the moment, that's backtracking. Because what backtracking is, in my opinion, if somebody's like, if a white person says the N-word and they're like, oh my God, I'm backtracking. When I see backtracking, it's more of just like, oh no, dude, you don't understand. Like my cousin's black, like it's something like that. It's always something so ridiculous. They're like, all right, oh my God, that totally, exactly. It's
That's
like
my favorite one. When a white girl says it, and
she's
you go,
just like, oh my God, I slept with so many black guys. I'm like,
a lot of black guys, and you go,
can I be next? What
no, it's also the thing of like, so you. Why are you fucking black guys?
Well, also, like, my point of it is...
If you're a racist.
Yeah, he said he was managing rappers.
But I did
why are you saying it?
I did date a girl who's, like, her family was kind of racist. Like, she wasn't, her mom and her stepdad weren't. Her brother had a Confederate flag in his room, which let me know everything I needed to know. But we were cool, which was the weird thing, because I was like, all right.
I had sex with a Confederate
I was like, all right, am I just so cool that this racist loves me? Or am I just white enough that this racist loves me?
I was accidentally racist last week. I was
Dude, everybody's accidentally racist on occasion. It's okay.
So
it happens if it's an accident. But if you do it and then you have to backtrack and be like, oh my God, I have so many black cousins.
I didn't backtrack.
That's an issue. Thank God you didn't backtrack. I prefer somebody to hold it down.
It was completely by accident. I was on vacation and I was in Tennessee, and like down there they have the Dolly Parton Country Stampede show, it's called now. But for years it was called the Dixie Stampede. And when I was down there and I called it that to somebody down there, they were like, yo, man, you are not supposed to call it the Dixie Stampede anymore. It's because of Old Dixie. That's like what they, that's the reason why. And I was like, oh, my bad, dude.
It's not the worst, but
that's not good.
That's
no,
not
but he made a point to point it out to me. He said, where are you from? I was like, I'm from Philadelphia. He's like, cool. He's like, I'm giving you a heads up. Don't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, that's just
I
what it was
need 1
called.
second.
When I typed it on Google,
go ahead, man. Do whatever you gotta do.
This is the fucked up part. Google's racist. I typed it in, and it said that on Google.
About that when I come back. Google taught me how to say nigger in Chinese.
That's hell yeah. Isn't that what I know is in Chinese?
I'll say it in Chinese, Trevor. What's up, man? How's the kid?
Oh, he's great. He's fucking talking and walking and moving around.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's just screaming. Christina told me today he stole her lunch today.
What?
Pretty funny experience. She
It's
was
what
like
dogs do.
She made a quesadilla and she had like a couple like, I don't know, like Slim Jim beef sticks. That's what she explained it as. She was like, yeah, that's what I had for lunch was a cheese quesadilla and like some Slim Jims. I'm
That's
like,
a
okay.
man meal, dude.
Yeah, dude, hell of a woman. And keeps that figure. And dude, she was like, he came over and was like, yo, let me get some of that pretty much in baby talk.
Yeah. And
proceeded to take half of it and eat all of her Slim Jims.
Wow.
She was like, this fucking baby robbed me.
Shit later.
I have no clue. I didn't even ask her about that. Can you imagine a Slim Jim shit from a baby?
From a baby, dude. It's got to be rough.
That's what nightmares are made of.
Yeah, dude. It looks. You ever seen that? The cell phone in the microwave, and it look like a demon comes out. Yeah,
that's when my baby's asshole.
Right on.
Dude, I got showed up by a little Mexican dude yesterday.
By what? About what?
At Home Depot. I was
their domain, dude. Fuck.
I showed up in his world.
Did you go to a sushi restaurant? Or like, I'm gonna chop up this fucking fish better than you.
Yo, so like, if you go in there and you
get sake,
if you got like
I feel like this gets more mildly racist.
It is.
Once I leave the room.
It did. Now you're back.
We were talking about my son, and then
every single time.
Mexicans.
Yeah, we need to transition. I'm just stretching my legs.
I was at Home Depot and I needed a piece of wood, and I actually had to like just cut it in half for what I was doing. I was like, hey, can you guys cut this for me? They're like, no, you're going to have to go to aisle 44 and cut that yourself. I was like, okay. I'm thinking there's like a fucking saw there. It's a handsaw.
Damn.
It's a fucked up handsaw with like a bent edge. And like, I'm trying to saw this thing, and I'm almost like halfway through, and this little Mexican dude walking down the aisle. I see him go past me, see me struggling, go down another aisle, come back and go. He's like, my friend, hold up. And he took the saw from me and proceeded to cut the wood in half for me.
Got your ass.
And I was like, buddy, you're good.
But
I got
that's
this.
not racist. That's just Hispanic work ethic.
Yeah,
that's
Dude,
how
he
it goes.
showed me up.
Yeah, dude.
He showed me up hard.
Oh, of course he was going to show you up. Once again, that's just Hispanic work ethic. It's just
He's
that
wearing
hard.
a polo
Like,
shirt.
literally
Dude,
is.
my mom's side of my family is all Puerto Rican, and them, like my grandfather in the mechanic shop, he used to run like an Amco.
Very Puerto
He
Rican.
was just churning out random shit. Like he would just be like, "Hey, you know how you needed your car fixed in 3 days? I got you like in 3 hours."
Yeah,
like
yeah,
randomly.
of course.
We would all just be like, "What the fuck?" Like he had me helping him in the shop when I was little, like very young, and it was always interesting. Like it was always a fun time. Just people drinking and playing dominoes on the job.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
so-
Damn, super Hispanic.
What are you doing here this week? Did you
Was
come in to
fucking
do mics?
Daddy Yankee playing in the background sometimes?
No, they were like these are old school, like born in
Oh,
the 40s.
so like Santana.
Puerto Ricans. No, not even Santana. They're like old school. They're like Hey La Voy, and they're like, you know,
Yeah, no American.
yeah, Willie Colon. They're like
See, I didn't
really
even go that far. So.
Are you
Yeah.
Hispanic too?
I'm my dad's
part Puerto
black,
Rican.
my mom's Puerto Rican, so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like and my mom's father's family is like black Puerto Rican, like they're like
Very
dark,
cool.
so it's like a whole like other like I can
love
celebrate
Boricua.
75%
That
of
Boricua
Juneteenth.
style of
South
cooking is
American
some of my favorite
beans
shit.
in your coffee.
Nah, they're I don't know. It's interesting just like dealing with all of them in general. But I was talking about Puerto Ricans. Where was I going with Puerto Ricans?
You
Dude,
were just
I immediately
explaining your
started thinking
family.
of
You
a
had
Puerto
really
Rican
no-
grocery store in Long
We were
Island.
just talking about work
I'm
ethic.
going to tomorrow.
Work
Oh no, work ethic. Yeah, no, he's like
Speaking of work
My
ethic.
my
Yeah.
grandfather is one of the hardest working dudes I've seen. Like even after he retired, he was like, "Yo, I'm done like with work on the like Amco transmission shop." The first thing he did when he was like done with that, he built a shed in his backyard at the place he was living in Connecticut. And he was like, all right, now that I built this shed a year later, I'm going to move anyways. Let me go ahead and once I move, not only am I going to help build the thing for the pool and that they have in Florida that's like the overhead mosquito net for the pool.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm also going to build a
greenhouse.
pit for pig roasting.
Hell yeah.
Just because I can.
Yeah, I was about to say. So he just enjoyed building.
Yeah, he just enjoys building shit. And I was like, dude, you know, like the work ethic can stop now,
Fucking
right?
have-
Like
I
you
built
did
a
well
garden.
enough. You can be done.
I built a garden at home. I'm all fucking about that.
I also,
Building a garden and a pig roasting thing is old. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, one's gay. One's fucking gay.
My
Yeah, who
my
roasts a
fucking
pig, am I
Tomatoes
right?
are not
What the
gay. She's
Sticking
gonna make a
something up a
gravy.
pig's ass. Goes out the other side.
Just bah!
The Mexican I worked with at the pizza shop I used to also.
Which one?
The one he was the chef. His name is Roberto. Shout out Roberto. He
There's
used
1,000 Robertos that are the
Yeah,
chef.
exactly. They're not going to narrow this down. He used to sun me because I would be like, he'd be like, "What's wrong?" I'd be like, "I'm having like a bad day." It was always something with like a bitch, and he would be like, "I had a bad day once."
What's up
It
with
was-
these hoes, man?
Yeah, dude, I cannot get a grip, my friend. Hold on, before we move on.
Damn, sluts.
Anyway, he was like, I had a rough time once. It was when I walked from Mexico to America, and I was like, oh yeah. And he's like, I walk for days, no direction. We want to give up. We run out of water. But you
killed
know
my
what I
family."
do? I keep going. And he just would like tell me. He would basically be like,
Stop being
I'd
a
be like,
pussy.
this girl won't talk to me. He'd be like, I once watched my dog die. And I watch it die, and I wear it as a coat one time. And you'll be okay. I'm like, what? Like, it's shit like that. Like, legit. He'd always have a story of, like, the worst thing. And I'd be like, I get what you're doing, but I'm also like, tell me
There's
how to
no
get more
way all
bitches,
this
Roberto.
misfortune
It's
has
like
happened to you.
this doesn't help.
Yeah.
Like I
Bro,
have
give me some
problems with
puss.
women.
I was like,
You-
bro, I heard you're from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like, I have problems with women. You have problems with the Mexican government that
Yeah.
can't be solved
Yeah.
for any other reason than their leaders getting assassinated.
Yeah, dude, this is a Narcos episode you're telling me about. I need some fucking
It's like,
One
this
Tree
is-
Hill shit.
He's telling you shit. You're like,
is
did you fucking
Narcos-
tell anybody back there in
Yeah.
Mexico?
This is Narcos versus Degrassi. It's not like the
Exactly.
same thing. Like
God damn.
it's like, goddamn, I can't believe Griselda was so realistic.
Yeah.
So did you come to New York for that show tonight?
You're already here,
Yeah,
right?
What were you
yeah,
doing
but
here?
I mean, I'm here a couple times a week. But
You can still
also,
make it,
once
dude.
again-
It's not like we're gonna be done in like another 20 minutes or so. It's nothing crazy.
Oh no, I can still make it. I just also don't really give a shit
Okay,
about it.
no,
Like,
I'm not twisting.
Oh no,
you.
no, I'm just.
it's not even really giving a shit
It
about
is,
it.
it is at Producers Club. I'll openly say that place is a nightmare. So
Certain shows
I've had
that
good-
are run out of there
Actually,
are a total nightmare.
you know what I'll
Other
say?
ones are decent. Like
Shout out.
I can't complain about most of it because it has given me a chance to get on and got me a tape out of what looks like me being in the city. Because it's all optics. Like
Yeah.
it was at first like I was like, oh yeah, I'm able to go to the city now. I'm getting booked on shows. I'm posting that. But also all these people in other places are like, oh my God, you're getting on in New York. And it's like, no, dude, I'm getting on to independent shows that are really bad.
No,
that
but
are
you gotta
not
do it.
good.
Fake it
But
till you
it's
make
what
it.
it just looks better than it
listen,
really is.
Dude,
I live
also
in the Philly suburbs, and I tell people I'm from Philly when I'm on the road, and it adds a little fucking sugar to the coffee. I'm gonna tell you that. If I'm in
Exactly.
Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm like, I'm a Philly comic, they're like, do you want to go 7th instead of 25th?
Exactly.
Seriously, it's
I
true.
tell people I live in Brooklyn, and then when they say like, "Are you originally from Brooklyn?" Eventually, I go, "Well, I'm originally from Connecticut." But yeah.
I was like, I'm from like
live-
fucking Middletown.
I'm like I'm from Marcy, and they're like, "What?"
Do you know where Derby is?
Yeah. What's
God,
that?
no.
Oh, Brownsville. You've heard of Brownsville? Yeah, from there.
It's like right
not a big deal.
nearby. Right nearby Brownsville.
can hold
Have you
my-
ever heard of this little place called Bushwick?
Yeah, I can hold my head high there. No, oh fuck, what did you just say, Declan?
I don't know.
There was something about Philly.
Ravers.
To get.
About
From the
no,
suburbs.
people.
Pete, it was
Eventually, they ask you where you're from, and you have to admit it's from
it had to do
Connecticut.
with Pete, Angelo, and me doing this.
Gay shit?
Oh, Producers
You guys are
Club.
gay
Producers
shit?
Club.
Okay.
Very fucking funny guy.
He's the man. Manny
He is the
Sierra
man.
and Pete
He's very
Angelo,
funny.
though.
Yo,
well,
his Pride Month fucking clip from the other
Yeah.
day. Shout out to Pete. Great
Dude,
clip.
Pete
not
Angelo's
even-
the man.
he had
the
hit
washing
me up.
machine loads
He helped
joke
me
is a
move
great
out.
joke.
Dude, he had hit me up about like doing a room that I was running, and like, dude, he was just insanely funny in the tape. I was like, holy fuck.
Pete's the man.
And then, dude, yeah, no, I've heard a lot of very good things. It's one thing I like when like everybody supports each other for like people who are taking it seriously, dude. People who are like, if you're able to support and take it seriously, I'm always gonna respect that more than anything. Supporting and taking it seriously are two of my biggest things.
Whatchamacallit? Pete got me a guest spot on one of Manny's producer shows, and I reconnected with a longtime fling on that show. So I
got some pussy?
I do have to give Producers Club some
Damn, sluts.
love
Sorry.
for that. It's okay.
Hey, you can't say sluts. He clearly loves this woman.
I did have a very high affection for this woman.
And I got news for you. That means
Loving
you
a woman so gay, dude, it's the gayest shit.
Wait, hold on. Have you guys ever watched that episode of
Yes,
Law and
yes,
Order?
of course.
Oh my
do
god!
remember
I know.
it. I've watched so many
This
episodes.
is
of Law and
the
Order.
deep love of that show. It has nothing
Dude.
to do with the internet.
One of my favorite ones. I don't know. I feel like this might be the same episode because they're all the same one basically. Was where this one dude he was going for a college visit for football.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, I broke off because of some weird shit that happened. So I end up going to this bar because I want to watch the Red Wings and Minnesota Wild game.
Yeah.
And it ends up being a gay bar, and he's just like, I didn't know they were gay. It was hockey on TV. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Almost
Dude,
every
so you were
episode.
just like, yeah, you ignore all the leather bondage wearing people, and you're like, fuck it, there's the Wilder on TV.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and watch that. I don't know why you guys care this much about it, but the Sabres are playing right now.
It's like the two Italians when they spot Vito. They're just like ugh.
Dude, the most bizarre concept about that
Oh,
show, if you
God.
think about it, is they were like, there's a writer's room, somebody was sitting down there, was just like, guys, what if we spiced up rape?
That's
What if we made
that's
it
what I
fucking
think about
so
most
cool?
shows. Like, dude, when you think about most shows, the weird shit that happens in the writers' room, somebody had to propose that
Yeah.
idea.
How many episodes have you seen? Like a lot of them of SVU and all that
I've
shit.
seen a shit
So
ton.
like, what
'Cause
if
it's
we
just
made
like-
a pretty good story about a pedophile? It's like so fucking
Exactly,
weird,
but
dude.
but then again,
What if
that's
we made
every
it where you
single
don't
episode. That's
know
every
if-
episode.
Yeah,
You're
what
like,
if
I'm
you
fucking
don't? What if
invested
we
in
made
it.
it where you don't know to believe the pedophile or not? That's some of those episodes.
Dude,
you're like,
seriously,
what the fuck
yeah.
is
It's a
this?
very leading concept.
Yeah.
It's very-
Exactly.
crazy.
You're like, oh wait, no, this guy, like the first guy, there's no way he's the pedophile.
Yeah.
And then you take it to
Or-
a bunch of other people,
Dude,
and then it comes
no,
back to,
you know
oh
what's
wait, that first guy was the pedophile.
Yes.
He had kids locked up in his trunk.
Or you know what's even crazier?
Always.
There's episodes where the kids straight up lie about someone being a pedophile, and then the guy who they lied about pedophiles one of those kids out of anger.
Pure
The
spite.
twisted kid.
Yeah, it's
Out of
Twisted
pure
Kid episode.
spite.
It's like
They're
the
like,
end of
yo,
the show.
I'm gonna become a child molester because now you made me.
They reel him in, and he's
fuck?
like, "I was sick of all the lies," and they're like, "What the fuck?" It's like,
With one of
honestly,
the
don't
best-
know if that's happened,
Listen-
but I wouldn't put it past Law and Order SVU.
With
Dude,
one of the
sick
best
of
theme
all the
songs ever.
lies only applies to a thing of. Sick of all the lies only applies to somebody who's on crack streaming about conspiracy theories. That doesn't apply to pedophiles. That's a whole
It's
different
so
thing.
But there
Like,
are
dude,
those
you know
episodes.
who
I feel like.
tried the "I'm sick of all the lies" thing? R. Kelly, and it didn't work.
What a performance, by the way.
Oh no! What a performance! That's my. Once again, I
best.
own all 3 albums of Trapped in the Closet on DVD. If he ever gets out, I'm gonna get them signed because it's memorabilia. That's the only reason. I don't
There's
like
no
R.
way
Kelly.
you're getting that. You have to lock that in a safe somewhere. You
That's
can't
why I
that in
have
your
to.
house.
That's why I have to get famous from comedy. Now I have to get those signed and be like, "Hey, yo, can you send these back to me so that way me and you can now not be cool necessarily, but I can have that memorabilia." Those are stocks. That's what I look at it as.
It's not like OJ where it's like it's just one white bitch.
You're telling
You know
me
what I mean?
you
And a
wouldn't. Okay,
It's like,
you're telling
he's a
me you
rapist.
wouldn't find one signed
He
leather
just
glove
died, right?
from
OJ
OJ.
just died.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
You
saying
wouldn't
it's
buy a
'cause-
signed leather glove. Come
It's
on.
because R. Kelly is a
I'd put that shit on. I'd be like, look at that shit.
Yeah,
Barely fit my hand.
whatever rapist. It's just odd. I'm not. I
Okay,
don't
no, it's
actually
from whatever.
care.
It's from
About
whatever rapist.
your-
But my thing with R. Kelly.
I mean, I'm always with Zach.
Hell of a
Amika.
line.
I'm
It's
always
from
with
It's from
whatever
whatever
rapist.
rapist. Dude, the thing is, there's so many of them in Hollywood now that we don't get. I had this whole show the other day that was a drunk debates thing, and one of the topics we weren't able to do that we wanted to get to was, does anybody really care about Diddy? Because it's just a fact.
No.
The whole thing with Diddy was this.
No one does, by the
Diddy
way.
exactly.
Not in real
he
life,
originally
yeah.
got in trouble for apparently he's a rapist. But it was the same thing with Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, the Center for the Magic, he was a genuine rapist. He raped people, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, he's gay!"
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the least
He
part of
fucks
it. It's
with
like,
trans women,
does it
yeah.
really matter that it was a guy? This guy rapes.
That's not good. The other thing you just said.
It's like saying a priest was speeding, raping kids. You're like, oh my God, he was speeding?
Exactly. It's
right.
like, you know what's going on already.
Yeah, so
Speeding's gay.
The thing too,
Speeding roadhead.
I don't care what people get for memorabilia. Like Zach Amigos, my buddy, he has serial killer memorabilia, and they raped and killed. So it's
Sorry.
You might need to check his internet history.
He's a nice, sweet boy.
Listen, okay, there's memorabilia you
Sweet man.
can get. Here's the
He's
thing.
just quirky.
You can get R. Kelly memorabilia because no matter what.
That's the history you have to check.
That's the history
very
of the check.
specific.
I agree, but here's the thing: with guys like R. Kelly, he made great songs. Name me one song from Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'll give you
You
that.
can't.
No, but
Charles Manson's the only one who
Charles
had
Manson.
decent music.
And
Other than that, if
I'll give
somebody
you that.
has a name behind
this-
them, you can support anybody with a name behind them, even if they're a
There's
terrible
a-
person.
this is my bit. I thought about it yesterday. I think on another podcast too. I said, you know what? I do know that Drake is a pedophile. You know how? Because he's got hits. He's got hits. If you're a singing pedophile, you have hit music, and that is a fact. Look it up. Look at the numbers, dude. Gary Glitter. He didn't even sing, but Gary Glitter, R. Kelly. If you're going by Diddy, it's Diddy. You got countless others,
dude,
out there.
A lot of my
Dude, can I
family
tell you
was
he's getting the same
young in
treatment
the mid to late 90s,
Bowie.
and they
He's
all
getting
loved
the same treatment as
anything
Michael
Diddy
Jackson.
produced.
Dude,
You know that?
Diddy, first of all, let's not even try to
I
pretend
can't
that
believe
Diddy
we're
doesn't
having
have...
this conversation on Juneteenth.
Oh no, I will.
Did you hear what I just said? I
Oh,
thought
no,
it was
this is the most
he's getting the Michael
Juneteenth
Jackson treatment.
Okay,
so
listen,
funny, dude.
getting the Michael Jackson treatment. Michael Jackson, he's
do it.
They were like, he didn't do that. He didn't rape all those people, right?
Michael Jackson was like trans white. Okay,
I'll
Michael
tell you
Jackson. He
That's the
became.
white side of him.
I'll tell you what.
He
if P.
became
Diddy
the
raped all
country
these
club
people-
member he always wanted to be. That's the thing with Michael Jackson.
Did he
Like,
also too? And again, I didn't even get through my statement. He. It's not even a question that his music, the shit he's produced, is fucking bangers. Mm-hmm. It's insane. They've been playing it lately.
Yeah, not even a question.
It's fucking crazy because you forget.
Yeah, but
And
can
I
you-
listen.
Can you picture if he was raping all these people at a theme park? He made it his own home. It's like, oh, yeah, P.
You go
Diddy,
to
Never
any-
Neverland.
And this is a fact too. If you
I
go
don't
to-
even give a fuck if Michael Jackson
If I-
raped. I really don't care.
if I
at
go-
this point,
I never know what to give a fuck
I
about.
like
I
that
don't
with
think he
Spacey.
did. But
No,
even
but
if he
it's a-
did,
I've noticed
I
it's a
agree
very
with
parallel
Chappelle. Like, man,
experience.
I'm like that with Spacey. That man can act. Okay.
Spacey can act.
love
However,
House of Cards.
he
If he
can
really
act
did
while
rape.
grabbing 14-year-old boys by their pussy. No, that's not okay. That's not.
You like R. Kelly.
I like R. Kelly. I don't like R. Kelly. I like some of his songs.
I
That's
have
the
respect
difference.
for a
But here's the
discography.
thing.
I love
you don't
Kevin
like,
Spacey's movie.
Exactly. You don't like Kevin Spacey. You like House of Cards.
I
love
like
House of Cards.
Seven.
No, I love Seven.
Seven is
Just
an
gonna
amazing
say
movie.
it. What's
But
in
you
the
don't. That's the
box?
thing. You
What's in
don't
the
like.
box?
You don't like Kevin Spacey. You like Seven. You
Usual
like
Suspects.
The Usual Suspects. You like
But
his
he did
movies.
that.
You.
Ever seen Pay It
He
Forward?
did that. Okay, so
a lot of other
he
movies
did
we're
that.
forgetting
But
right
the
now.
guy in Seven, you like the guy in Seven who did much crazier shit.
I like this limp.
His limp in the.
Yeah, this like little goofy limp.
He's Hopper from A Bug's Life. Did you know that?
Yeah, man.
He is.
Damn it.
Why
Damn
are
it.
so many of these guys characters? Why are so many of these guys characters in childhood movies? Like,
He's
dude,
the man,
I used to. Okay, this is the blackest shit I'll say on this podcast, dude. One of my favorite movies growing up when I was like 8, 9 years old was the Fat Albert movie where they had Kenan
I've seen that
Thompson
movie.
playing Fat Albert.
That's a great movie.
Bill Cosby has a guest
Great.
appearance.
I love that movie.
And on occasion, if I'm high enough off of enough edibles, if I eat 2 or 3 of those bitches, I
watch
will 100% watch that movie.
I remember seeing it come out, and I was like, this is going to be a fucking hit. Everybody's going to talk about it forever.
And later on, you found out that he was hitting, but not consensually.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
Not cool.
what?
I'm just seeing where we're at. Sorry. Oh, we're cooking. We're doing fine. Oh, I've just been podcasting all day. I'm so hungry. I'm so tired.
Dude, I haven't eaten any dinner yet, too. You want to get something to eat after this?
If you want to come with.
Feeling Mediterranean
Well,
food?
No, well, I'm meeting up with my cousins after this. But if you want to come, you're more than welcome to eat with us.
Where you guys going?
Williamsburg to have pizza.
Noise.
So you're, but you can come. Please do.
Williamsburg.
And then we're getting dessert. It's a whole thing, dude.
Dude, what's up with Connecticut trying to make this whole push to be like the #1 pizza state? What's up with that?
Because it is. It is.
Don't even try
All right,
it, bro.
pussies. All right, relax.
Don't even try.
No,
Put your guns
it
down.
is.
Baby.
That's the thing with New York. New York thinks they're the best
New York
at
has a-
100% of everything. But
I
usually
sound
the
really
people that are
controversial,
the
but
best.
Philadelphia and South Jersey has some of the best pizza I've ever had in my life.
I've heard Jersey's really good too.
Yeah, I've heard Jersey's really good too, but that's the thing. Like everybody in New York thinks
It's our
they
water
have the
supply
best
around
of
here, dude.
everything.
They do.
And then
Sick.
once you step a little bit outside, it's like, all right, all these people from New York stepped outside and perfected it.
Yeah.
And now it's there and it's way
Yeah,
better than
You
it
get a
was
city
before.
pumping
High
sewage in the
con-
water, you're gonna get good pizza. I'm just
High
gonna tell you that.
concentration of
New York
pizza
water's
out
like
here.
Flint water. Connecticut water's
Yeah.
way cleaner. Of course
Well,
we're gonna have better pizza.
Pizza out here, you can find so much different
You know they have
variety of pizza.
machines that like turn water into like there's actual machines that will like make water the content of like a Staten Island area water. Like
No, I
they
didn't know that.
they have it
Who
like,
wants Staten
Yeah.
Island
so listen,
pizza?
The
so
fuck?
like
Yeah.
wherever like the popular pizza is that they
Down here?
I forget
Or
what
Connecticut.
the place they did it. There's a place in Ohio. It's a restaurant in Cincinnati that specifically has a water tap that has it at like the specific mineral content of some like like a pizza place in New York area. And they're like, this is why the pizza's so good out here. It's the water.
Right,
And I was
that's
like, you
why they
guys
can't
are
do
all
it in LA.
just retarded.
Well, they
I just
can't
want
do
you to
it.
know
I know
that.
LA, they don't do it. The other thing too about
You guys put marshmallows on that pizza. You're lying.
Yeah, it's so true, dude. New York pizza too has a good rep from like movies and stuff, like the Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze, the
Yeah.
second one. The intro to that movie, in fact, I might watch it before we leave today. It makes you want to go eat pizza right then.
I will say that you cannot beat that any time of night almost. Or like
That is
more,
true. Out
More
here
late than
is
anywhere, you can get like a pretty decent.
You and I
slice
have
of
done it a
pizza
lot.
Anywhere.
Nah, you can get a pretty good chopped cheese. I always get it with an
That's
egg
it.
on it, but you can get a pretty good chopped cheese anywhere.
Sandwiches, I've had. Yeah, dude. New York.
My
if you wanna
opinion,
eat
Brooklyn
at
are the
any
best
time.
ones. Brooklyn has the best ones.
What?
I like
Pizza or
I like
sandwiches?
Brooklyn. No sandwiches. I like Brooklyn for the most part more than anything.
What do you
but,
call like a bodega? Do you call it a bodega or a poppy shop?
I call it a bodega.
Out here, bodega. Back
From
home,
Philly,
gas
we call them
stations.
poppy shops. And like when someone
That's some
explained,
Philly shit. I
Corner
just hear
store is
bodega.
where I'm from. It's a corner store.
when I was explaining the concept of going in there and ordering,
That's also a liquor store too, but
like ordering at the poppy shop or like the corner store and getting like a lunch or like a hoagie or like a cheesesteak hoagie or like a fucking like a chopped cheese or shit. Like, dude, that's something people do not even understand how to do. Going up to the counter and ordering a sandwich like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's like, how do you not know at a certain point?
I love it, dude, man.
Like
It's the
Puerto
best
Rican
part.
bodegas, dude. Trying to go in there and order the food. Some people will go up there and see
You
the hot
guys
bar.
have Puerto Ricans in Philly like that?
We have halal trucks. Oh, I travel for work, so like I'm in Long Island right now. Central Islip is right there. There's there's Puerto Rican bodegas there.
Okay, that's
I go
Central
up there.
Islip. That's the New England has like the highest concentration of Puerto Ricans.
A
This
lot
is
in
like
Connecticut.
actual flag. No,
Middletown.
Connecticut is overall it's 11% Puerto Rican, not
that
11%
hot
Hispanic.
bar.
That's cool. That makes
11%
sense.
Puerto Rican. That's a lot of fucking
That's a
Puerto
lot.
Ricans. That's too many Puerto Ricans.
That is, but that's a lot. That's a lot of juicy ass.
Kind of
and
where I
titties,
go
let
with
me
this,
tell
dude.
you.
Is think about
Okay,
this. Like,
yes, juicy ass Latinas, but a couple of them have broken my heart. So
And,
fuck them.
and super impregnatable.
so Connecticut has counter slices too, right?
Yeah,
York
yeah,
has
they
counter
do.
slices.
Big cheese. Shout out Big
South
Cheese.
Jersey and
No.
Philly has counter slices.
Dude,
If you
Pizza
put
Garden
somebody
down
from-
the street from my place in Hartford, they have slices that are pretty fucking good.
Pizza Garden.
Up
Okay.
until like recently, when I started like
It's like
for
down-
a long
it's
time,
on
dude,
Farmington.
If I left our areas, dude, you couldn't find a counter slice in most pizza places around the country. It's the truth.
What's the pizza place in Harvard that starts with an S? Solano?
Sally's.
No,
No,
that's
no,
No,
That's
I know what you're talking about. I don't
Providence.
know. 'Cause
Sagittarius or something.
I have no idea. Whenever I order pizza in
Santarelli's?
Hartford, the only other place I know is Zephyrs. That's it.
I've never tried the
Like,
East
Milford
Hartford
pizza.
has Charlie's. That's really good. Anyway, we're
East,
naming-
well, East Hartford is East Hartford. They can fucking
can
stay
suck-
in their own
yeah,
little
can suck a
pocket.
dick.
What is it?
Even
Jim
though
and
my
Pepe's?
grandmother and my dad are from there. my
What are the
family.
places
Okay,
in
if they
Milford?
are able to move into Manchester, I could bomb East Hartford with no problem, and I would not feel
no
bad.
one's there anymore.
What's
so
the
yeah.
pizza places in
Fuck you,
Milford? Is
Sarford.
it Pepe's and
Pepe's, Sally's, Modern, and
But
Bar. And
those
that's
aren't
the
those
order.
aren't in Milford. Those are all in New Haven. Everything is in New
And that's
Haven.
the fucking order. Pepe's is number one. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I can't even deny that Pepe's is like the best one.
Pepe's has the most reach too.
dude, I
Also,
want
remember,
pizza so
I'm
bad,
from
man.
Bridgeport though, so like in Bridgeport, it's famous. Like famous is like you grew up going to Famous Pizza. You
Yeah,
grew up
yeah,
going
Famous.
either there or Massimo's. And if you went anywhere else, like if you went to 5-star, like you were poor.
Dude, where we were from too, same thing. If you went to Domino's, even in Middletown, Connecticut, everyone was like, "The fuck are you doing? Don't give them business." And they're like, "It's Domino's." It's like we have 10 pizza spots around
Wait,
here.
so you're
way
from
better.
Middletown?
Do you remember that
Originally,
rumor
yes.
about Domino's?
Did you wait?
Go ahead. No, you. I'm sorry.
So if you're from Middletown, did you go to like public school or private school?
Public school.
Public school? Oh God,
Wesley.
I'm so sorry.
All right, I did all right. I moved to when I was 13. I moved to Coggins, so Durham. So
That's
downtown.
some white people.
Yeah,
All the
so you were
whites.
you were
I was
around
fine.
all the whites.
Yeah,
I'm not even from there, and I know that sounded like some white people shit.
Oh no, it's like,
Yeah,
dude,
Durham.
it's like because there's a couple of pockets of Connecticut that have black people and Hispanic people. It's like huge. Like if you go to like
Hartford,
Norwalk
New
is a
Haven.
huge Hispanic community. Bridgeport, New Haven, Hartford,
Waterbury?
What do you call it? Waterbury, very huge Puerto Rican community. Same thing with like a couple other places like New Britain.
Yes.
But other than
my nuts are
I
sticking
was
to
like,
my leg.
good podcast, dude.
nuts are sticking to your leg. That sounds like a fun
Do
time.
you guys remember that rumor about Domino's when we were growing up that they're like they put a chemical in the bread that fills you up faster? Remember
No,
that?
there's so many. Dude, there's a thing about
That's
McDonald's that there's
bullshit.
human
You never
chunks
heard
in
that?
it.
No, the thing is that has to be bullshit for one reason. Because if Domino's filled you up
why the
faster,
pizzas were smaller.
you would hold on to one pizza for a couple of days,
That
or
was
you would
so-
hold on to a couple of things for a
And I
couple of
used to
days
house
if it was
an
that
entire
filling.
fucking pizza. Like a
Exactly. So
medium
that's
Domino's
why
pizza
the
was a
thing about the
smack.
chemical is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you can just destroy an entire large pizza from Domino's in 10 seconds.
The last time I ate McDonald's, I threw it in the street.
Because you're spoiled by New
It
York.
was disgusting. It was a long time ago.
Dude, we went to
Yeah,
we
you
went
guys
to-
are so spoiled of having shit here. Like you have
I've been
everything
to
at the last
fucking
moment. Like,
Spider-Man pizzeria, John's Pizza, way too many times.
Joe's
here.
here.
Joe's.
But that's
Joe's
really
is over.
fucking good,
It's
though.
good, but it when you're out
how
here,
late is it open?
The two.
That one's open till 2 usually.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. You guys have that open till 2. The only thing we have open till 2 is Domino's. So Domino's is naturally going to be the thing you go to.
you, Domino's.
But the other thing is like in Hartford, it's like Sisson Pizza and Sisson.
That's the one.
Sisson. Oh my God,
Sisson.
dude. Sisson is like
That's pretty decent at that hour.
Philly, we have
it's
cheesesteaks all night.
At that hour, you're
It's
drunk.
good for that hour because you're hammered.
You
like,
drove there drunk from the elbow room.
Exactly. You drove there from elbow room. You didn't drunk
After
drive.
security
You didn't
beat your
drunk drive
ass.
you didn't drunk drive from Spigot because we don't promote that. But you definitely drunk drove to Sisson Ave to get pizza, and you definitely, on top of drunk driving to Sisson, you got the most unhealthy pizza where you know they got rat meat on there, and you're like, all
Have people
right,
had
I'll take
sex
it.
outside of Spigot yet? Have people had sex outside of Spigot yet? Like comics and with audience members
I
and
don't
stuff?
fully know about in the parking lot. In the parking lot, most likely.
Okay,
in the
because
parking lot,
that's when you guys can start
100%.
competing with Elbow Room, because that's where Elbow Room is at.
I love
where-
Connecticut for that.
I don't
We're
know.
getting fucked
Elbow is such
I told you, one of the first
it's
times
such
I
an
went there.
interesting place.
Shout out to the boys.
Dude, one of my favorite places for showing how Connecticuters are like is the Hungry Tiger.
Oh God.
Dude,
Oh
so
my God.
honestly, like I'm walking in and a guy is walking out. Now to leave
They have good fries. Actually.
to leave
Cheese
Hungry
fries.
Tiger, you have to pass the bathroom. And he immediately left the bar, got right next to his car, and pissed into the bush next to it. And
Nice.
got in his car, and I was like, "Dude, you had to pass the bathroom to leave. Like, what the fuck, dude?"
Hungry Tiger. That's where all the great comedians started.
Oh my
Hell
God, yeah.
dude. Shout out to
Dude,
Quinn.
Hungry Tiger,
That dumb
in my opinion,
what a
is
dumb
like
broad.
one of the. I personally am not a fan of Hungry Tiger.
No, no one is.
Just because, like, Hungry Tiger, I can't deny that. What do you call it? Sorry.
Say
I
his
had
name. We know who it is. Alex Tomaselli.
No, Hungry Tiger is like everybody who goes there, you're clearly trying to work, but like it's like Chris Martin's. Like you're going to Hungry Tiger because you know you're gonna bomb. You need to work some new shit out and you need to see what gets even a smile.
You better be
Like
working
that's the
new shit out
whole
if
point
you
of
do it.
Hungry
And
Tiger.
you want to see how Mo Green's doing.
Yeah. Exactly. Want to say what up to Mo Green?
Everybody need Mo Green.
Mo Green's a great guy.
I
You gotta
know,
love
no,
Mo.
we're not. That he wasn't.
I love
Like,
Mo
dude,
Green. I mean
Mo-
that in a
no,
very
Mo-
positive way.
Mo runs-
I mean this. Everybody needs Mo Green.
Everybody needs Mo Green, of course.
You said that
Mo
as a
runs,
clip,
in my
please.
opinion, he like for Roma's, he runs one of the best mics in Connecticut now.
yeah.
Like it's a
It's
very
still doing that one at the.
Roma's.
Mike
Yeah,
on
no,
Monday?
not the Bloomfield one. Roma's.
yeah.
I love
No,
that pizza
the
place.
Bloomfield one was not. From what I heard, it's not fun. I'd never
It's
went
not fun,
there.
but the pizza was
Everybody
really good.
said, dude, everything I heard.
Cheesy garlic bread. I
We
would
were
go
there for
and
a
get high.
family having a child's birthday party.
That was wild, dude.
That was insane, dude. It was like a young black kid. He's like barely 13 having his birthday party at an open mic.
insane, dude.
Oh my
Insane
god, that's got to be
behavior.
terrible because
Don't
now
do
that. Now this kid's first experience of comedy was just like, yeah, I went to this place where all these guys said, "Hey, I'm trying to work out new shit," and all the stuff they were working out was terrible.
Yeah.
It's just Alex
Talk
up there
about
like, "Hey, what's up, black family?"
Yeah, that is how I. Yeah,
The hand.
that's exactly. Yeah, the hand and saying exactly
Black
that. Hey, black family. They gotta know
What
who
are
I'm
you talking about, dude? Me and Alex are the only two black comics on this podcast right now.
Black family. Hey, black family.
That fucking.
I do that a lot,
Fucking-
and it does look odd sometimes.
I've
Looks
got
like-
great
It's
pictures. I've
that
gotten great
close to-
pictures of the hand. It's like
I
a
know.
fucking
If
Roman.
there's a curve to
It's
it.
that close.
Yeah.
Thank God you have a curve. It
If I
was.
straighten it and get like,
It's
you know,
so yeah no.
You look like a
Because
labor.
even
It's
the
like a
thing is,
labor leader, dude.
that's
He's like,
how you know how
I'm gonna
bad
get
the
you
hand
fucking
motion
things.
is. That's how you know how bad the hand motion is. That he went like this and didn't turn it. Didn't turn it. Like
There's
that's
a-
how
it's
you
like a
know how bad the hand
matter-of-fact
motion
hand.
is.
It's like I might be racist, dude. It's like matter of fact.
I might be. I might not be. You have no idea.
yeah, it's none of your business. Oh yeah, my wife.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all good, mate. Yeah, man. Yeah, what are we at? I think we're 57. Guys, you got any plugs? What's going on? We'll wrap up shortly in a second.
You can go first.
Probably have nothing good. Actually, I have a very positive month of September coming up, but everything else in between that's pretty gay. I have Philly's Funniest in Philadelphia. If you're going to be around July
Fucking
13th,
congrats.
Oh, hell yeah,
thank
dude.
you. I'm going to be
Awesome.
going out to the first round of Philly's Funniest on July 13th. Come out and see me be funny. I'm going to fucking tear it up and win this motherfucker this year, guys.
yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
After
fucking,
that,
fucking crush it,
less
man.
in
powerful.
September, I have Bards on the Rocks on Wednesday night in September 4th, and then I'll be in the Portland Comedy Festival.
Good old Portland Comedy Festival.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Well, I've got a couple of on August 15th. I'll be headlining Olives in Nyack. I'll be headlining Elbow on November 1st, Elbow Room, where I got pepper sprayed. Great fucking comeback. And then if you guys want to check out Giggle Jar Comedy on Instagram, we run shows in Hartford every week. But
Fun shows.
yeah, fun shows, great shows.
Hearing good things.
I also forgot. Let Me Call You Back podcast. That's my podcast. If you guys want to see me be funny, come check me out there.
Hell yeah.
I do gay stuff in the Denny's in West Hartford,
Hell
Connecticut.
yeah, dude. That's actually your Instagram handle.
I
do gay stuff in the
I do
Denny's.
gay stuff at the Denny's in West Hartford. That's
Is that 24 hours? A lot of food.
a
well,
long
they're not
Instagram handle.
24 hours, but I am. That's
I'll be in the back.
right behind the dumpster.
Yeah, guys, follow me at Silly Selly on Instagram. All S's, no spaces, I at the end. Follow Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram. And just subscribe to YouTube, write a review on iTunes. I'd appreciate it. And check out my other podcast I'm doing with Joe Gorman, Super Selly Joe's. It's on YouTube right now. And just go over and subscribe there. And that'll eventually be other places. And it's getting good. It's going good so far.
Selly Joe's over
we're
there,
hoping hoping to keep that going and to grow. So check it out.
And keep doing that gay shit behind the Denny's in West Hartford.
Keep doing the gay shit behind the Denny's in West Hartford. And the one in Middletown. That one's 24 hours. So you can, after any gay shit, you can go get food.
I'm doing trucker shit.
Yeah. Anything else, guys? We good?
No, I'm
Follow me
good.
at
pretty
Declan
spent.
Loves
Just-
Meatballs on Instagram.
At Space Cadet Trev on Instagram for my personal. And
This was a fun one. Happy
This was
Juneteenth.
fucking awesome.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth,
you guys don't
everybody.
need to wish me a happy Juneteenth, but happy
I'm so sorry I
Juneteenth
looked toward
Late, too.
directly at me.
Happy
We see you, Trevor. We see you.
So that I hear your voice and I
You've been
understand I
heard,
don't
yes.
want to silence you. But shut the fuck up and let me say how I feel. All right.
All right,
black
guys.
This was
Family.
fun.
Yeah, it was great, dude. Thank
was
you
a
for
great
coming.
time.
It's
Of
been a
course,
good time.
it's a good one.
It worked out super well.
Yeah,
Honestly.
absolutely, guys.
Peace, nerds. Thanks,
Later,
guys.
folks.
Peace.